Yeah, Friday. I'm Coach Skip at WildFire CrossFit. We got a great one for you heading into the weekend. We got a lot of great stuff going on this weekend. Definitely get in, get after it, have some fun with an awesome community. So we're going to start today with the warm-up. We got 7-minute AMRAP, so as many rounds as possible. You're going to start with a 200-meter run. If you know that distance, go for it. Otherwise, go 30 seconds out and back again, or 1 minute of running in place. It's just 1 minute of cardio. If that running has an impact for you that doesn't work, if you've got a rower, a bike, or even a jump rope, you can always go for a minute of that too. As long as you get that heart rate up, that's what we're looking for in the beginning. Then we're gonna get into 10 straight leg sit-ups. So feet are straight out in front of you, you're going shoulders all the way to the ground. Definitely okay to throw those arms forward and really reach for those toes. Just keep that chest up. Don't collapse that lower back at the top of this one. After that, we're going to get into 10 lunges. So get up to that standing position, hands on hips or overhead if you want to make it a little bit more challenging. And you're going all the way down, touch that knee and right back, and just switch legs every single time. And make sure it's a soft tap on the ground. We want that range of motion. Don't just pound that knee into the ground every single time. After that, we're going to go 30 seconds of lunge and twist. And keep that back knee off the ground. Get that elbow as close to the ground as possible here at the beginning. And then twist towards that front leg to get that back and those hips opened up. And then switch legs. Same thing. Elbow as close to the ground as you can. And then twist up. Really get that good stretch every time. Now this is one that we're doing for 30 seconds because it's not about the reps and doing as many reps as possible in that time. It's about the quality and really getting a good stretch. In fact, this stretch is actually called the world's greatest stretch. After that, we've got 10 hollow ups. So you're going to be flat on your back, arms overhead, and you're just making that banana shape with your body and right back down. Lower back is on the ground as well as your butt. Your shoulder blades and thighs are off the ground as you get up and down in that hollow up position. Then we'll finish with 10 Superman. So it's just that opposite movement where you're on your stomach and you're going to be pulling from your glutes and thighs and your upper back. So chest and thighs are off the ground with each one of these reps. So again, 7 minutes. Get a couple good rounds in. Make sure you get your heart rate up and a good sweat going. Stretch when you can. And really get this one going because we've got a lot of good work to get to today. For our strength today, we're going to be doing a front rack lunge. If you've got a rack to go off of, great. That's fine. You can use that. If you don't, definitely okay to clean up that barbell. Just get as heavy as possible in these sets. In the front rack lunge, we're going to be going 5 sets of 6 reps, which means we're going to be doing 3 each leg, and we are going to be alternating legs every single time in this one. If you're limited on weight or using a dumbbell, kettlebell, or you don't have the ability to really go up in weight, you can always increase these reps to 10 reps. So you're going to be doing 5 sets of 10 instead of 5 sets of 6. How this movement's going to go is if you are cleaning it from the ground, you can just clean that bar up to that rack position and make sure in that rack, just like in a front squat, you're going to keep those elbows up and keep that weight across your body. Then from here, you're taking that big step, touch that knee, and drive all the way back up into that standing position, and then switch legs, touch that other knee, and then get right back into that standing position. So that's that front rack lunge. That's what we're looking for. Just really make sure in this one you keep that core tight and you keep those elbows up the entire time. If you let yourself collapse here where those elbows go down and that core gets crunched, you're really going to feel this in the lower back, and this is not going to be good for what we're looking for a movement. If you are using a dumbbell or a kettlebell, you're just going to get into that goblet position and same front rack position. It's just going to be right up against your chest. Again, keep those elbows up, get right down, touch that knee, and drive away, and then switch. And again, just increase the reps and do this for 10 reps each set instead of 6 reps for each set. If you don't have any weight, you can always get something from around the house, a gallon milk jug, a bag of sand, it doesn't matter, something anywhere from 20 pounds all the way up, depending on what you've got. Or you can just do a body weight lunge. And instead of doing 5 sets of 10, you'll do 10 reps every 90 seconds for 10 rounds, which is going to be about the same 15 minutes the front rack lunges are going to take us. Same lunge we did in that warm up, just right down, touch that knee, and in here, go as fast as possible with the best form possible to get through those 10 reps, then rest the remainder of that 90 seconds, and then once that 90 seconds comes back up, get right to that next set of 10 reps. For the workout today, we've got 5 rounds for time. We're gonna start with a 200-meter run, same as the warm-up. If you've got a 200 distance marked out, hit it. You could always go 30 seconds out and back again, or just do 1 minute of cardio, running in place, jump rope, vertical jumps, lateral jumps, whatever you need to get that heart rate up for about a minute worth of time. Then we're gonna come in and do 7 front squats. We will be going off the ground on these, so you will need to clean this up, whether you have a rack or not. So clean it up to that rack position, feet about shoulder width apart. Same thing, keep those elbows up as you get that hip crease below parallel, and then stand all the way up at the top, really keeping that core engaged the entire time. This is just as much as core movement as it is a leg movement. If you do not have a barbell or are extremely limited on weight, you can increase those reps to 12 reps, and you'll do a goblet squat instead. In that same positioning as in that front rack lunge, just getting that full squat each time. Then we've got 7 toes to bar. On that toes to bar, you are going to use this as a gymnastics movement and bring those toes up to the bar every time and get that kipping motion going so you can fly through those 7 reps. If that motion isn't quite there for you and you're not comfortable with getting all the way up, there's 2 alternatives. One is to do that same kipping motion and just getting your legs as high as you can get them, as long as you're still engaging the core. The second is doing knee raises and getting in here and just doing knees to chest every time and really getting that motion going. If you are limited on weight, you really don't have any weight, or are limited on being able to do gymnastics movement because you don't have a pull-up bar, then we're going to go to V-ups here. And so flat on your back, and you're bringing everything together just like in a toes to bar. And at the top, you're going to be balancing just on your tailbone and right up and down for those 10 reps instead of 7. So if the one other alternative here is in the body weight modification, if you don't have anything to use for that front squat or that goblet squat, then you're going to do 12 jumping squats each round. So just get that jumping motion. Doesn't need to be quite a high jump. Just as long as you're getting that pop at the top, that's exactly what we're looking for. So one more time, 5 rounds for time, 200-meter run or 1 minute of cardio, then 7 front squats or 12 goblet squats, and then 7 toes to bar or 10 V-ups. Remember, 12 jumping squats as a modification for the goblet squats if you don't have any weight or objects to work with. Have fun, go as fast as possible in this one. This will definitely come up again, and we'll see you soon again here at WildFire CrossFit. Have a great day.